is a demo on how to use Solver for the Juice Company problem that we looked at last week. Right now I'm going to include the slide that has all the information from the problem on there. I'll leave it in the video for about 5 to 10 seconds. You can pause it, read through it, and then understand hopefully where we got all these numbers from. So for my objective equation here, I'm just going to list out the coefficients of my objective equation. I have one here for a $1 profit for the pineapple orange juice. I have 0.8 here for an 80 cents profit for the orange and banana juice. And then I have 9.9 here for 90 cents profit on the pineapple orange juice banana drink. And I have my variables labeled as X, Y, and Z here for the pineapple orange juice banana, and pineapple orange juice banana, because at the end it says how many cartons of each juice should the company produce. Whenever it says how many of whatever we're discussing in the question, that is your indicator, that is your tell for what your variables are. Now, directly underneath that, I have a chart here for the pineapple concentrate, orange juice concentrate, and banana concentrate. I have 8 and 4 right here because there is 8 ounces of pineapple concentrate used in the pineapple orange juice, and then only 4 ounces of pineapple concentrate for the pineapple orange juice banana drink. I have 8 ounces of orange juice concentrate, 12 ounces of orange juice concentrate, and 8 ounces of orange juice concentrate for the pineapple OJ, the orange juice banana, and then the pineapple orange juice banana drinks respectively. And then last but not least, I have 4 ounces of banana concentrate for both the orange juice banana and then pineapple orange juice banana drinks. Underneath this in green, I have a nice chart here of the profit equation. Profit equations and objective equations mean the same thing. The objective equation is just the general term we use for any of these linear programming questions, whereas the profit equation, that is more of a question by question basis. And then I have the inequalities for each of the concentrates set up. So for pineapple concentrate, you can see how it mimics the same as the chart I have right above it. And same thing with the orange juice concentrate and banana concentrate. Over here, I have 16,000 on the right hand side of my inequality because it says for the pineapple concentrate we can only have up to 16,000 ounces, and then the company only has up to 24,000 ounces for the orange juice concentrate, and then up to 5,000 ounces for the banana concentrate. So let's get in on how to use Solver for this. If you have any questions on how to get the Solver button up here, please reach out to me and I can help you get that added to your to your Excel app. But all we're going to do is click on the Solver button here to start. I'm just going to adjust mine a little bit. And now as I go through this, I'll kind of explain what each of these categories mean and how they match up with my Excel sheet and my chart and how I have everything set up here. So the first thing I want to do is go up to this green square right here, and I'm going to insert the formula of sum product. I hope my little blunder in class was enough of a teaching point for everybody to not use just sum, but we need to use sum product because we're going to be multiplying our coefficients right here, all the numbers in front of your variables in your profit equation, and then the yellow squares directly above them, we are going to treat them as our variables. Not writing anything in there is enough for Excel to understand that, hey, these are variables, we don't know what they represent. So when I do this, I'm going to do sum product, and then I'm going to highlight my coefficients first. I'm going to hit a comma, and then I'm going to highlight the yellow squares directly above it. Again, those are to represent my variables. And then you can hit the F4 button on a Microsoft or Windows laptop, or you could just type in the dollar signs in order to lock those in. And those are just saying, hey, these are our variables, these are what they represent. Next, I'm going to use sum product for the left-hand side of my inequalities. And for this part, I'm going to highlight everything in the row there, all three variables in the row, comma, and then I'm going to go up here to my variables, and then I'm going to lock those in and use dollar signs. You should end up with a 0 for both of these squares right now. And in order to save yourself time, if you just click and drag these down, you will get zeros all along in all of those squares. Now, this green square right here is used to represent our objective equation. This is meant to represent our profit equation. These yellow squares, those represent your variables. And now that we have this left side filled in, we can use those to represent our constraints. So I'm going to click on objective. We're trying to maximize profit on this. So I'm going to click maximize. If you were doing a minimization problem, then you just click on minimize right there. But I'm going to go to maximize. So to set my objective, I'm just going to click on not F2. I want to click on E2. So I'm having issues with that. So I'm just going to type it in. Once you have that, we can move on to our variables. I'm going to hit add. And if all of these coefficients are positive, then we can use assume non-negative. But for our variables, I'm going to hit add, go over here, highlight everything in yellow. All right, fantastic. There we go. 8th time's the charm. So here I'm highlighting all of my variables here. I can click OK. Now I'm going to go down constraints. For constraints, I'm going to add the left-hand side. So I'm just going to highlight everything in blue here. And then for the right-hand side, I'm going to highlight everything on the right-hand side there. I'm going to add those. Then I can close constraints once they are added. If you want to double check to see if they're in there, I can just check this little click cancel, because that means I was looking to add something new. I click cancel, and now this just shows you have all of your constraints added in. All right, model, we don't need anything for model here, so I'm going to go down to engines, and then I'm going to click standard LP/simplex. Once you do that, you are all set, and you can hit run, and Excel and Solver will automatically generate all your numbers for you. So on the left-hand side here, this is maximizing all the potential juice concentrate that we have. And then up here, we have the optimal solution to maximize profit here. So our maximum profit right now is $2,650. Here we have a maximum profit of $2,650. However, we have a constraint at the very end of the slide of this question that says the production of pineapple, orange juice, banana should not exceed 800 cartons. So for whatever the reason is, maybe this is an exclusive product that the company is selling. Maybe because they're using more, they could potentially charge more. But I just want to change that to 800, and all you need to do is click on that variable cell and then type in 800, and we can see how this modifies everything automatically.